Yes.
You had a problem with it prompting to listen to the microphone.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just use the auto answer?
In 2.0, you will. Sorry, yes, absolutely. So he wanted to know if we have the problem because when we dump the mic, it prompts and says, do you want to dump the mic? So the user is going to be notified. That was exactly the reason why I went ahead and started to implement the auto answer feature to kind of get around that. Yeah?
What happens if the Blackberry's in the holster?
As far as if it's locked, I believe it works just fine because I've had it go to sleep. Now, somebody brought up to me this morning, Nick did, he brought up a good point about the memory encryption. When you put it in the holster, it can auto memory encrypt, and I haven't tested that. That's an excellent point that I hadn't looked into.
Okay, let's go back to our Gmail inbox.
Wow, that was perfectly timed. Go ahead.
Well, back.
So you'll see here,
Here's the phone.
mute him a little bit. You'll see here, you'll see the phone. I made a phone call. That's what's highlighted is the actual call start line. The next line down right here that he's highlighting is the call ended. So you can see that it's tracking my phone calls I'm making. If you look at the two underneath there, you'll see GPS data, that it's exfiltrating every 5 seconds.
So let's fire up Google Earth.
I know, the timings are working out well for that. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and stop this and show you this on a different screen. Go away. Go away in speaker notes. There we go. There we go. So actually, I was he tracked me around my hometown, which is cool in and of itself, but I thought this was actually a cooler video. Yeah, okay. No, okay. So I thought this was a cooler video. I actually tracked myself on the way from a gas station near my house to Shmoocon. So we'll just watch this video real quick, and this will finish the demonstration. So I did a little flyby art here. And that's my start. Now I'm not connected to the internet with the laptop right now, so those normally look like little push pins when you have Google Earth connected properly. But this is all off of cache. I kind of saved the video, and we'll jump around like the Incredible Hulk, a million miles up in the air over and over until we get to the end of the thing. Now what's interesting is my coworkers were following me real time with an auto-updating script that would update the map on Google Maps and Google Earth so that they could see where I was going as I was going there, and they could see when I hit traffic, and they could see all sorts of interesting stuff. And if you wait a second here, as soon as we get a little bit further up this map, keep going.
How much battery did it take?
Next to nothing. Took next to nothing. You'll see here where we get off for gas, and my boss text messaged me and wanted to know why I went into this other building, which you'll see. You killed my joke, dude. That's where I was going. I'll give it again in a second. So look, here he actually sent me a text message here, and he's like, what is the other building beside the gas station you went into? Yes, it was a porn shop. No, it wasn't. I actually zoom in a little bit closer here. So it's pretty accurate. It's pretty cool. You see the second building I came in, the building in the lower left was actually a 7-Eleven. And then I went into the other building, the gas station, and got something to drink in the gas station as well and went to the bathroom. So you can see a double stop there. What's also neat is this is set to every 2 minutes. If you set it to every 5 seconds, you can actually, and the presenter yesterday who did the iPhone presentation made this point as well. You set it to 5 seconds, you can see how long I was in a place. By just counting the number of push pins that appear in the bathroom, you can see how long it took me to pee. So it's pretty invasive stuff to be able to track someone's location. You can really get a lot about where they work, where they go, where they habitually visit, stuff like that. And we keep hopping here, and here I am valet parking at the hotel. So. So in conclusion, mobile spyware is trivial to write, okay? That's one of the primary points I want to put out there. It's not BlackBerry specific, it's mobile spyware in general. There's minimal methods of real-time eradication currently available for this type of stuff or detection. The security model of the mobile platforms is still too loose. BlackBerry is by far the best one that I've messed with, but that one's still too loose. It needs to be improved. We're currently trusting the vendor application store provider for the majority of our mobile device security. We can't get into the point where we have a false sense of security from those providers. So our monkey picture to end is the monkey does indeed steal the berries. Any questions? I have a demonstration phone here. If people want to see me afterwards, I'll give you the phone number and you can feel free to send it messages and mess with it and play with it. So, I have not gone into those areas yet, but I have a gut feeling I'll be there in the next 6 months.
Why do you feel you're qualified to generalize the security and access matrix for the other five?
Because of the minimal research I've done into it. So, if, yeah, throw a schmooball at me if you call shenanigans on that.
You want somebody to throw it back?
Any other questions? The source code should be available, if not now, within the next hour or two. It's already going to be on a blog post at veracode.com/blog. And the blog post is scheduled to go out in the next hour or two. So check back this evening if it's not out soon. Thank you. There, hold on. Oh, hey, we actually ate at Source. We sat at a table at Source, and I was with Zach Lanier.